afternoon, everyone. Today is the last day of our presentation. I am Nidhi Dave. Today's my topic is theater of the absurd. This is my personal information. First of all, about the introduction. The theater of the absurd is a term connected by the critic Martin Aisling for the work of the number of playwrights, mostly written in the 1950 and 1960. The term is derived from an essay by the French philosopher Albert Camus his work Myth of the Sisyphus, written in 1942, in first defined the human situation as the basically meaningless and absurd. The origin of the theater of the absurd are rooted in the avant-garde experiment of the 1922 1930s. At the same time, it was undoubtedly strongly influenced by the torment experience of the horrors of the Second World War. Their work simply expressed the thought of human existence, of the meaning or purpose. Definition and meaning of the absurd theater. According to Merriam-Webster dictionary, defined as the term as the theater that seeks the repression of the absurdity of human existence in a meaningless universe by breeze or fantasy means. The second definition, cut off from his religious, metaphysical, and transcendental roots, man his Lord's all his action become senseless, absurd, and useless. Meaning of the absurd. The word absurd means foolishness, senseless, opposed the reason, something silly and ridiculous. The state of condition in which human being exists in the irrational and meaningless universe, and which human life has no ultimate meaning. Theater of the absurd is otherwise referred to as absurdism, absurd originally out of harmony. Its meaning is the theater of the absurd is different to the every meaning of the word as a ridiculous plot and the structure. The anti-realistic going against many of the accepted rooms in conventional theatre. Elaborate the sub-critic as the anti-theatre, often characterized by a deliberate absence of the cause, effect, and relationship between scenes. Non-linear plot development, occasionally appearing as the thought there is a plot at all speak of, and the deliberate lack of conflict. The last, a play which nothing happens that it keeps audience glad of their seats. What more, since the second act is a stably different reprise of the first, he has written in the play which nothing happens twice. Absurd play. What is about play? The first large major production of an absurdist play is Jean Genet, the Maids in 1947. The Lonesco, the Blood Sporana was performed in 1950, and the Samuel Beckett, Waiting for Godot, is the probably is the best known of the absurdist play, and Waiting for Godot are published in 1953. Waiting for Godot is the most conventional absurdist play. Example of the absurd play. Some are famous absurd play that Waiting for Godot by Samuel Beckett, Jane Janet, The Balcony, Harold Pinter, The Dumb Waiter and the Birthday Party, Eugene Ionesco, The Bald Sparrow and the other play. Acting and characterization. The play, the absurd theater, both presentational and representation modes of action, sometimes stereotypical, often an absence of character development, absurd character, lack of his motivation found in character of realistic dramas highlight their purposeness, time, place, and identity are frequent blurred with character, often universe about who and they are. Characters often are harmony, our style of the word in which they are live. Dialogue. Which kind of dialogue they are used. The language developed is the communication tools, often illogical, sometimes telegraph and clipped, long pauses, cliches, repetition, rhythmically frequent of use and silence and monotone and slow dialogue. The main characteristic of absurd theater, the first the question to the existence. Absurd play arise some basic question of existence like why we are alive, why we have to die, why there are injustice of the suffering. The second, distance in language. For absurdist playwright, language is only a meaningless communication and stereotypical excess of the idea because word fail to express an essence of human existence. Third, the re-establishment of the main communication with universe. They are attempt to restore the importance of myth and ritual in their life, of men make them aware of ultimate realistic of their life. The illogical speeches and meaningless prose are the absurd playwright used his play in meaningless plot. By illogical speeches and meaningless plot, they wish to establish the feeling of freedom to make their own word. According to Pulitzer, the rationalist thought like language only deal with the superficial aspect of things. Nuances, on the other hand, open up glimpse of the influence the emphasis of absurd's value of life. Absurd is forced to take our abstract value of life, like love and family, those we may have hope, accept to the absurdity of life, and try to find value in what devoid of them. As the voiceless about the life, place, and character. Absurdists have no time, and and character, and they play. They are feel that there is no past or not future, only the repetition of his parents, lack of communication, and a main character. Each character live in a egoist life and attempt to get another character to understand him. This result of more alienations. Conclusion. Thus, the absurd theater is not a positive play. It is never tries to prove that men can still live in the fertilite world. It only demonstrates the absurdity and illogically of the world which we have, but does not provide any solution of the problem. By this play, man is again remind that his existence is the world is in fact absurd and meaningless.